Good evening. Today we are discussing about the unit number 1, basic characteristics and triangle related to the service marketing. Services are very essential and services comprises a large part of the Indian economy. So we have to understand this concept effectively. What are services? According to the American Marketing Association, services are activities, benefits or satisfactions which are offered for sale or provided in connection with the sale of goods. Services are those separately identifiable, essentially intangible activities which provide one satisfaction when marketed to consumers and or industrial users and which are not necessarily tied to the sale of product or another services. So these two definitions are providing certain characteristics of services. So we can see the components of services. There are three important components. One is service delivery, another is service product, and third is service environment. So what is a physical product? Physical product and services are two different things. Physical products are the various products which we see in our life. For example, television, radio, refrigerator, etc. These all are physical product. What is a service product? Services products is an activity or benefit that one party offered to another, which is essentially intangible in nature. So this provides the intangibility characteristics of services. For example, visiting exhibitions. You are visiting an exhibitions and salesmen are giving you some consultancy services in terms of suggesting the necessary product you could buy. And service environment is what? Service environment is the overall physical environment which represents the physical backdrop that surrounds the services. For example, providing hygienic food is a core service in a hotel or restaurant. Customer expect the restaurant to be maintained clean, offer flexible dining hours, prompt services, soft music, decor, exotic menu, etc., etc. So these all comprises of the service environment. That means apart from the food, the environment is also important in the restaurant. So we can understand the importance of services environment. And service delivery, this is another important aspect because you need to deliver the services on time to the customers, otherwise they may be dissatisfied with the services. So the components of services can be understood by this particular chart. We will see any one example. For example, we will see the hotels. So for hotels, the physical product may be the room, maybe the shampoo, maybe the food which is served in a hotel. Wake up calls, etc. are the services product which are associated with it. The service environment may be the room, the pool, the lobby. This all comprises of the service environment. And the service delivery is the front desk performance, room cleaning, promptness of the room services. So this example we can understand all the four components of services, that is physical product, service environment and service delivery. Now we come to the characteristics of the services. There are four important characteristics of services. First is intangibility, second is inseparability, third is perishability, and fourth is variability. So these characteristics differentiate the services from the product. We can see this through help of the chart. Intangibility, services cannot be seen, tested, felt, heard or smelled before the purchase. Inseparability, services cannot be separated from their providers. Variability, quality of service depends on who provides them and when and where and how. And perishability, services cannot be stored for later sale or use like products. Now we'll continue this one by one, all the different characteristics of services. First is intangibility. Services are intangible. They do not have a physical existence. Hence, they cannot be touched, held, tested or smelled. So, this feature of services differentiate the service from the product, and this is a unique feature which provide a challenge to the consumers, as well as the companies, uh, that how they will deliver the services. So intangibility characteristics shows that we can only feel the services. For example, you go to the doctor, doctor gives a proper checkup to you, and he simply writes something. So actually he is delivering the medical services, but he is trying to tangibilize the intangible, and he is giving you in writing some certain medicine prescription. So that is the tangibilizing the intangible. So with the help of certain physical evidences, we tangibilize the intangible and we deliver the efficient and fast services. Another is variability. Variability nature of the services is very crucial for the company point of view, because customer does not want variable services. Customer want uh, continuous or the services which are similar, all the time similar services. So to reduce this, companies give training to their employees, so that every time whenever they interact to the customers, every time the delivery of these services will be similar. A classical example of this is we will find the same taste of burgers in all the McDonald restaurants. Third point is heterogeneity of these services. Uh, this is the same machine. A machine can make ice cream cones at a standard size 100% of the time, but a person filling an ice cream cone with a scoop cannot do it the same amount each time unless you use a machine to dispense the ice cream. So to reduce this heterogeneity or variability, we use certain machines, where with the help of machine we can reduce the heterogeneity. Another characteristics of services, perishability. This means services cannot be stored, services cannot be saved, returned or resold once they have been used. For example, you are going to a talkies to watch a movie, where if 10 seats are vacant in a particular show, the 10 seats cannot be transferred to the next show. So this is important. So that is why we have to deliver the services at the same time. We have to produce the services at the same time, and we have to consume the services at the same time, but not in in products can be produced at once and consumed later. So these are the uh, characteristics of services. Another is inseparability. This shows that the service provider and service receiver cannot be separated, but with the help of technology now this is possible. uh, with the help of online services, service providers and service receivers can be separated, but interaction is required. Here example is given in a barber shop. If you want to go for haircut, so you have to go yourself. If you want to travel to a particular country, you have to go yourself. Certain examples: taxi operator drive taxi and passenger uses it. The presence of taxi driver is essential to provide the services. Now we come to the next part, that is service triangle. The triangle is between company, customer, employees and system. So there is an interaction between the company, customer, employees and system. The service marketing triangle is very important as it provides the relationship between the three important component, and fourth component is also there, that is the system of the service marketing triangle. Now, company to customers, it is very important. One of the very critical thing in the service strategy, most of the e-commerce companies are nowadays employed in convincing the customers to buy from their portal only. So this is the communication from the company to the customers. Another is company to the employees. Communication of the companies to the employees is essential, because if employee is satisfied, employee is properly trained, then only he or she can provide the efficient services as desired by the company. Company to system, another very important thing. Integration of system is very important to keep customer happy, efficient and efficient. A productive system is required. So you can see the systems like online banking and all, where you can take your banking services through your phone only, through your laptops only. This is the interaction of the with the help of system to the customers. If this system fails, so customers will be dissatisfied. So company has to understand that whatever system they are using to deliver the services to the customers, that needs to be effective. And finally, customer to the system, that is the feedback uh, and easy process of system, so that the customer can use it very easily. uh, for a company, it is important not only to build system, but to ensure that the system comply to the customers and give excellent experience to the customers. The experience of the customer with the system should be uh, strong and easy, and it should create a good feedback from the customer point of view. So if system is easy, then customers will feel it comfortable to use, and this feedback will enhance the delivery of the services. Finally, the employees to the system. The employees should understand the system adopted by the company. Not only do systems leave customer frustrated, they also leave the employees frustrated. Here an example is given. McDonald, where orders taken, it is an example, orders taken at the front desk are not reaching at the kitchen. So in this, system is created, but if order is not reaching to the kitchen, the product cannot be ready. Employees motivation, employees empowerment, all these points are essential for an effective system delivery. And the final most important is employees to the customer. We have discussed earlier also that if employee understand the things, employees own the organizations, and they understand that the customer is king, they are satisfied, then only they can provide the effective services to the customers. So all these points creates the systems to the uh, company, and this represents the whole service triangle. So I hope you have understood the points we have captured in this particular lecture, that is definition of services, the various characteristics of the services and the service triangle. So thank you very much. Thanks for listening. Thank you.